Hey guys, Jason with Project 428. I want to say thank you for stopping by our YouTube channel. Here at Project 428, we're on a mission to help 100,000 people create a lifestyle business that builds generational wealth and they can contribute to the world around them. That's kind of our mission here. And see, we believe that people aren't meant to clock into a 9 to 5 job every single day that they hate just to have enough time and money to barely get by, to barely take a vacation every 2 weeks, to barely see their kids, to barely see their family, and honestly just kind of we've gotten to the sheltered life where we just try to get by all the time. We really don't believe that. We believe that people are meant to live a lifestyle that's exciting and joyful, and honestly that they wake up every single morning really just looking forward to get up. We believe that people should have wealth financially, wealth of family, wealth of friends, wealth of experiences, wealth of life. And then honestly, with the contribution, we believe that at the root, everyone wants to contribute. Whether that's time, that's money, that's effort, just being there for your community. That's why people are so great on sports teams, is people are contributing to each other. They're part of a whole, and we believe that's one of the fundamental things for life. Now, when we try to attack this, for our own lives, we had a couple things that came up, and there was an article I read one time in Tim Ferriss. Now, Tim Ferriss is the writer of the book, The 4-Hour Workweek. If you've never written that book, check it out. It's a great book, but it talks about basically kind of online business and the way he was able to construct kind of a 4-hour work week. And it's not necessarily 4 hours, but you get the concept of you don't have to work so hard to have the life that you want. Well, I was reading an article one day on him, and he talked about they wanted to follow him around and do kind of a day in the life of Tim Ferriss. And basically the article breaks down, and he says that, well, it wouldn't really be that inspiring because my day isn't what you think it is. And he went on to say that he kind of wakes up and he goes through his morning and kind of sees where everything's at. And he has his routine he goes through. And then he said, for the most part, I'm kind of hanging out trying to figure out and think about that big domino. And we broke it down as we all have these dominoes in our lives. And we did the same thing here, is we want to contribute and we want to have wealth in life and we want to have a lifestyle experience. And we found out what is the big domino there that knocks those all down. And we think most people run into the same problem. They don't have enough time and they don't have enough money. If we had more time and money, we'd probably live a more adventurous life. We'd probably do the things we want to do in life. Heck, we'd probably contribute a lot more. We'd probably give to charity more. We'd probably be there for more people. I mean, how many people want to volunteer for something, but the reality is they just don't have the time to fit that into their day. So we sat there and said, what is the domino we can knock over? And we figured out that by starting a business that allows you to not have to work so many hours, but allows you to make the money you want to make, that creates the lifestyle that you want. That also creates the wealth that you want. And when you have time and money, you end up contributing more. So that's our mission here at Project 428. And that's how we kind of started. But when we started with this project, we figured out that there are a bunch of things in the industry right now with online business that are tough. The number one thing you run into is information overwhelm. It seems there's a ton of stuff out there on how to start an online business. The next thing we ran into, and honestly with the information overload, there's so much stuff, you'll go down so many rabbit holes and you won't even know where you're at anymore. The next thing is what they call the shiny object syndrome. We did it ourselves. You see one thing, you're like, well, that kind of works, but ooh, this thing over here is a little bit better. So you kind of jump from thing to thing, trying to follow the next hottest trend. And right now, as I film this video, you might look at something like cryptocurrency or versus affiliate marketing versus gold and silver. And now I'm not saying anything bad with any of them. I'm just saying that you'll jump and jump and jump, and it ended up people trying to make a quick buck. How can we make that quick dollar? So that was the second thing we ran into. And the third thing we ran into is kind of the blind leading the blind. We found out that most of the people that were teaching things weren't really that far ahead of the people they were teaching. Now, I'm not saying these people weren't smart, they don't know what they're doing, but the reality is if you're driving across country, and so for example, you're driving New York to LA and you're driving, you can only see about a mile, 2 miles, 5 miles down the road at a time. Now, if you're driving there, you can tell the person behind you what's a mile or two ahead of you, but you'd probably be better to talk to someone who's actually been all the way down the journey that could tell you, hey, 20 miles from here, you're going to run into this, so make sure you get gas before you get here because there's no gas stations. So we found out that a lot of people are kind of doing that. So we went down those rabbit holes. We chased the shiny object. We got misled by a couple things. And then eventually we came across some resources that really just changed our life. We were able to find some resources, tools, training that were just awesome and weren't trying to make a quick buck. They were teaching real business strategies, real business skills. And if you've ever been down the rabbit hole of starting an online business, you're probably on 19 different email lists and you get bombarded by emails all day. And by the end, you start unsubscribing, you check off. Well, when I got involved with some of these people here, I found out that I was on their email list of this particular different tools and some training resources. And what happened is I started getting emails every now and then, and I found myself glued to my computer like, oh, I can't wait for the next email. I couldn't wait to open it. And every time I opened it, they had value. They had real things that I could do and use. And they were pointing me in the right direction. And I said, this is it. This is amazing. And everyone needs to have real tools and resources, because the reality is building an online business isn't that difficult. It really isn't. Once you actually know what you're doing, you have the tools and resources to point you in the right direction. So Project 428 was founded not to be a guru, not to teach everyone the end-all of end-alls. We were founded to help people, connect people with the top tools, resources, and trainings that we've actually used, that we've actually proven that actually work and are actually time-tested. It's not going to be the flavor of the month. It's going to be things that are working now, but also have a time-tested kind of strategy, or we call them fundamental. And the greatest thing about fundamentals is fundamentals don't change over time. Practice makes perfect. That's a fundamental. That doesn't change over time. So we focus on finding products, tools, and resources that focus on fundamentals and building a business online. So if you are ready to finally build your own business online, you want a lifestyle business that allows you the freedom financially, the time freedom. You want wealth. You want wealth financially, wealth in your relationships, wealth in experiences life. And at the heart, you actually want to contribute to the world. You want to make the world a better place by your presence and your community around you. This is the channel to be at right here to check us out. If you love our channel and you want to check out more videos, we'd love for you to subscribe to our channel and check out what we have to offer. If you want to go to our website, Project 428, and 4 is spelled out, you can actually get on our VIP list. Our VIP list, all the videos we do, all the content we put out on what we're doing, how we're doing it, is all, we send that all to our VIPs, and we actually have some exclusive content and training that we don't put to the public. Now, it's free to be on our VIP list, so if you like our channel and you like what we're doing, I highly encourage you to get on our VIP list to kind of get some of that private content that we have out there, all for free. So thank you for stopping by our YouTube channel, guys. Leave us a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Have a great day, and we look forward to your success in the future.